Early humans were prey, not hunters. When did humans start to hunt? The traditional view is that we evolved as hunters. But one anthropologist challenges this assumption. Dr. Robert W. Sussman argues that all primates evolved as prey. This includes early humans. There were plenty of predators back then. Early humans were hunted by wild dogs and cats, hyenas, eagles, and crocodiles. There were even giant, carnivorous kangaroos. Sussman's theory says that this went on for millions of years. It greatly influenced the evolution of early man. Our intelligence and cooperation weren't hunting strategies. They developed as a way to outsmart the predator. The first early human fossils were discovered in 1924. They belonged to Australopithecus, who lived 7 to 2 million years ago. Scientists theorized that those early human ancestors were hunters. Sussman has worked for years to debunk that theory. He's an expert in the ecology and social structure of primates. He rejects the idea of man the hunter.
It developed from a basic Judeo-Christian ideology of man being inherently evil, aggressive, and a natural killer. In fact, when you really examine the fossil and living non-human primate evidence, that is just not the case.
Robert W. Sussman. Sussman has examined plenty of fossil evidence. He combed through the literature on fossil skulls, bones, and footprints. The process of human evolution is long and varied. So Sussman focused his research on one specific species. Australopithecus afarensis lived between 5 million and 2.5 million years ago. It's one of the better-known early human species. It's very well represented in the fossil record. The afarensis was quite strong, like a small ape. Sussman says, adults ranged from around 3 feet to 5 feet tall. They weighed between 60 and 100 pounds. Their teeth were relatively small, very much like modern humans. Importantly, they were fruit and nut eaters. Sussman discovered that afarensis was not dentally pre-adapted to eat meat.
It didn't have the sharp shearing blades necessary to retain and cut such foods. These early humans simply couldn't eat meat. If they couldn't eat meat, why would they hunt? Consuming a lot of meat wasn't even possible for early humans. This opportunity only arose when they learned to control fire. But the first tools didn't appear until 2 million years ago. There's no evidence of fire until after 800,000 years ago. Pre-fire, pre-cooking humans had no reason to hunt. Furthermore, afarensis was a so-called edge species.
This means it could live both in the trees and on the ground. Today, primates that are edge species are prey, not predators. The predators of the afarensis era were huge. There were 10 times as many as there are today. There were hyenas as big as bears. There were saber-toothed cats. There were mega-sized reptiles and raptors. Afarensis didn't have tools, didn't have big teeth, and wasn't very tall. How did he get away from all those predators? By using his brain, agility, and social skills.
He wasn't hunting them,
Sussman says.
He was avoiding them at all costs.